expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
People into the country illegally.
So no agreement with the EU, but
Good day, viewers, and welcome to another episode of Government and Public Service Reports on Atlantic Television Network. News, events, and stories abound in the state system. ATN's appetite for in-depth, unbiased, and factual reportage is the driving principle for this program in order to bring government activities to the doorstep of the people. Now let's go through the highlights of today's report. In Akwa Ibom State, police arrest 4 fake EFCC officials. Southwest governors to ameliorate high food prices. CBN calls for regulations against money laundering, cyber crimes. And Dangote refinery ramps up gas oil exports to West Africa. We'll take a short break, and when we return, we go straight to the details for today. Please stay tuned.
People into the country illegally. That is amazing.
Honorable
You human
on the point of order.
Honorable
You're a human
On the point of
They are not picking our calls. They made up their minds.
Welcome back. Now let's dive into the details for today. Rio State Independent Electoral Commission has set October 5th, 2024 for local government elections in the state. The chairman of RISEC, Aldolfo Senebeli, made the announcements during a meeting with stakeholders in Port Harcourt on Monday. This was coming as the police in the state have maintained occupation of the local government area council secretariats following the leadership crisis rocking the local government areas. Following the expiration of the tenure of the elected chairman and the councillors of the 23 local government areas, the governor of the state, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, inaugurated caretaker committees pending the conduct of an local government election. However, the development had sparked protests by the chairman, who are insisting that the Martins Ameule-led State Assembly had extended their tenure by 6 months in the repealed local government administration law of the state. However, RISEC met with leaders of the political parties, civil society organizations, media, as well as security agencies and major stakeholders in the state in order to conduct the election in the state. Nigerian Customs Service has seized a 40-feet container laden with various categories of arms and 9 containers loaded with codeine at Onne Port, Rivers State. The Controller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeniyi, who displayed the intercepted weapons and drugs to journalists at Onne, Rivers State on Monday, said that the weapons were brought into the country from Turkey. He said the weapons and drugs were concealed in fairly used clothes, popularly known as okrika. ATN recalls that a similar seizure was made in November 2023 by customs officials. The weapons, according to the command, were discovered at the Onne port inside a vehicle shipped into the country from the United States of America. Conducting journalists around the seized containers, the area controller, Baba Imam, said that the weapons were declared as household items and concealed inside the vehicle. According to Imam, other banned items seized by the customs include used clothes, used vehicles, cannabis, codeine, amongst others. River State-born documentary photographer Solomon Dapa has been declared overall winner of the coveted Wikimedia National Photography Awards by Wikimedia Nigeria. The entries by Dapa, an indigene of Opobo Kingdom of the state, were chosen ahead of over 5,000 entries submitted by participants contesting in two separate categories in quest to win the fancy and satisfy rigorous standards of the competition hosted by Wikimedia Nigeria user group. First, he won the Wiki Loves Folklore Awards, clinching the overall best prize in that category. And in the Wiki Loves Folklore category, his photo was selected and adjudged the overall winner after his entries got first, 6th, 9th, and 10th positions out of over 1,000 submissions from participating photographers across the country. In another photography contest, which was the Wiki Loves Africa, Dapa's photo entry also emerged as the #1 choice. His entry became the best after defeating over 3,000 entries submitted by documentary photographers nationwide. The photography contest is at the instance of Wikimedia Foundation, the parent owners of the world's famous and largest documentary platform, Wikipedia. ATN reports that this initiative by Wikimedia is aimed at encouraging and promoting creativity in the art of image documentation as a way to contribute to the open source knowledge movement, preserve the African culture and tradition, and to use the art of photography as a way to tell the African story from the local perspectives, and to have resources for open knowledge movement. There's more news, but don't forget you can connect with us and watch us on ATN socials, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1, on X, formerly Twitter, Atlantic TV Net, and watch us live on our website, atlanticnetwork.tv. The Akwa Ibom State Police Command has said it has arrested 4 fake Economic and Financial Crimes Commission officers who were planning to abduct and collect a ransom of 150 million naira from their victim. The Commissioner of Police, CP Wahid Ayilara, said that the suspects include Emmanuel Augustine Apayak, 27 years of age, Echem Ovuzirichi Weneka, 27 years of age, Promise Udofia, 28, and Jeremiah Johnson Okon, 38. He said the principal suspect, Emmanuel Apayak, masterminded the kidnap of the would-be victim, whom he owed over 12 million naira. According to him, the investigation revealed that Emmanuel Augustine Apayak had arranged for the kidnap and killing of the would-be victim by engaging men on arms and procuring EFCC vest and uniform for the operation. The victim was invited and a search was conducted at the principal suspect's house, where 4 pairs of EFCC vests were recovered. Information at hand indicates that the suspect transacted business of selling cars with the would-be victim and owed the victim about 12 million naira. In order to evade the repayment of debt, the suspect hired armed men to kidnap, extort the sum of 150 million naira, and also killed the victim thereafter, but the operation was foiled. In an interview, Apaya claimed that the intending victim was his business associate, with whom he owed some money, and according to him, the victim hired boys that were issuing threats to him. He noted that attempts to make his associate to come to a roundtable discussions failed, hence he resorted to getting EFCC vest from an online vendor and gave to his gang members who posed as officials of the anti-graft agency to arrest the man and force him to bring 150 million naira as ransom. Abia State government has said that henceforth all administrative staff without professional certificates in the civil and public service will be stagnated at level 13. Abia State's head of service, Mrs. Ngozi Queen Obioma, said this in Umuahia during a meeting with the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management and the Administrative Office, as well as executive in the state's service. She declared that the policy followed a circular from the head of service of the Federation dating March 21st, 2024, which the Abia State has adopted. Ms. Obioma explained that administrative officers and executive general duties on grade levels 10 to 13 going for promotions and conversions from year 2025 without professional certificate will no longer exceed level 13 in the civil public service. The state's head of service, who was represented by the Director, Bureau of Administration and Career Management, Mr. Kingsley Ibelebu, during the event, admonished the workers without the professional certificates to avail themselves the opportunity and enhance their growth through professionalization mechanism. The Nigerian Air Force has refuted claims that its helicopter crashed in the early hours of Monday in Tami village, located in the Igabi local government area of Kaduna State. This is contrary to reports that a Nigerian Air Force helicopter had crashed in Kaduna State. In the early hours of Monday, July 1st, 2024, the Nigerian Air Force Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Vice Marshal Edward Gapquet, confirmed the incident, saying that there were no casualties. Adding that a preliminary investigation has since commenced to ascertain what may have caused the mishap. In the wake of the incident, a team of Air Force personnel from the Nigerian Air Force and 401 flying from the Nigerian Air Force A Training Center and the 401 Flying School were said to have cordoned off the scene to secure the area for emergency rescue landing, rescue operations, and also investigate the cause of the crash. Earlier, some locals stated that a helicopter belonging to the Nigerian Air Force in the early hours of the morning in Tami on Monday morning crashed in Tami village, causing alarm among residents. The helicopter, which was on a routine operational flight, reportedly encountered technical difficulties that resulted in the crash. Edo State Police Commissioner and Usugbenu Forest Commissioner of Police Commissioner Funsho Adeboye, who disclosed this to journalists in Benin City, gave the names of the rescued victims as Osemahu Iluobe and 47-year-old Emmanuel Ehizuenle Ozigbe. The police commissioner, who said Osemahu Iluobe, a farmer, was kidnapped along with one in Mwanta from their farm in Ubegun Forest, adding that while the former was rescued, the latter was still in captivity. He said operatives of the Erua Division, upon receiving the reports of the abduction, mobilized and embarked on vigorous bush combing. Operations. He added that the operation resulted in the rescue of Osemahu Ilo Bay, while efforts are ongoing to rescue the